Blackout is boring. It's as simple as that. A boat is the only thing that has been added to it in 4 months. Sure, we are getting new content next week, but I was just never gripped by Blackout like other people were. I was never able to stream it really that often. I never enjoyed it. It was probably the least fun I've had probably playing a Battle Royale game. I was never able to play PUBG either whenever it first came out. But the fact that a boat is all you get in 4 months, and maybe a few weapons here or there, and with a black market, quote unquote, that is worse than I've seen in some free-to-play games, it's absolutely terrible. I can't believe Activision, and I partly put some of the blame on Treyarch for that too, but that's another thing. I was a zombie player also. It pains me to say that, but that's a different topic for another day. They just threw zombies out to dry at launch. There isn't much that we have been able to do as zombies players and zombies people who want to create content. There just isn't enough on Black Ops 4. I'd rather play Black Ops 3 than Black Ops 4 zombies. Apex came out out of nowhere, and it reignited my passion for gaming. Hearing a battle royale made by the same devs as Titanfall, and even in the slightest part, COD 4 and MW2, it made me so happy. And whenever I saw that gameplay for the first time, there was something special I felt that I never felt, especially whenever Blackout came out. The gun sounds, the quality of features, the quality of life features, the pinging, and more things about the game just made it feel different. It had reignited everything that I had missed about gaming. It felt fun. I was never excited to come home and play Blackout or even Black Ops 4 in general. After like December, the beginning weeks of December, I was already done with Black Ops 4, to be honest. I thought everything just felt stale. I thought Blackout literally had no new content at all, whereas like they already have for March a battle pass announced for Apex. I have had one win in Blackout, and it was in solo. I felt nothing when I won. But whenever I was playing with my girlfriend the other night, we were playing for probably almost 4 hours straight. We had to force ourselves at 5 a.m. in the morning to be like, hey, we gotta go to sleep. We haven't done that since the beginning of Fortnite, since like Season 2, Season 3. I literally spent an hour this morning trying to get the best sensitivity and get way more accurate on PC for Apex, whereas Blackout, you just jump in, aim and shoot, casual, and hide in a corner and throw a cluster grenade maybe at people. Apex, you feel rewarded for putting in the time to be better. Blackout, you just sit in a hut and you can win a game so easily. Apex has such perfect pacing for whenever you get into your gunfights, you put all your thought into the gunfight, whereas in Blackout, you just shoot. You're just like, okay, whatever. Whereas in Apex, you gotta use your movement, you gotta use your equipment, you gotta use your special abilities, you gotta be able to know where you are whenever you're running around. Whereas in Blackout, you just shoot. You just don't have that perfect like feeling of a battle royale. Especially like PUBG at the start had that perfect formula. Nobody had felt that before. Fortnite had building, and that was different. Apex, you have your legends, you have all these things. There are so many small things that come together in this one huge thing that you haven't had in a battle royale. And most importantly, it's polished, it's free to play, and has fair microtransactions too. You tell a story in Apex from whenever you drop out of the ship, whether it be on a hot zone, a supply ship, or just anywhere on the map. You start out with your beginning fights, you kill those beginning players, or you die and you just go back into the lobby and you restart. But I never find myself getting angry whenever you die, whereas in Blackout, I just get so frustrated. I get tilted so easily playing Blackout just because it just doesn't feel fun. Apex, I'm just like, okay, let's just jump back into the lobby and let's keep going. Whereas in Apex is just on a whole nother level of fun that I haven't had in so long. There's nothing like, there is no tilted, there is no school, no Pleasant Valley, no hot zone or supply ship. You maybe have firing range, but nobody really goes there anymore. You don't have to pick fights at all in Blackout. In order to get that ammo, get those battery cells, get meds, get that higher tier armor or attachment, you have to fight for it in Apex. Blackout doesn't reward you for killing. Armor is simply terrible and useless now. Blackout never had that special feeling. The lack of content, the lack of being rewarded when fighting, and how slow it feels to play and watch just makes Blackout feel stale and boring. I've probably already watched and played more Apex for more hours in this 1 week than I have the whole time Blackout has been out. Watching all these streamers slay out and Apex is way more interesting than watching someone take 5 sniper shots to the body and still live. That final few squads that are left is just constant fights in Apex. In Blackout, you don't have that. You just sit, throw a cluster grenade. It just doesn't feel intense at all. It doesn't get your heart pounding. There's so many things that have made this game so boring and just not fun. They haven't done anything to fix it. Blackout, even when it goes, or if it goes free to play, will not attract near as much of an audience as Fortnite or Apex. And even PUBG is still living because it has given itself its own identity. Blackout lacks its own sense of identity. It has never really had an identity from the start. It's just a bunch of stuff mashed into one. It's past Call of Duty's trying to capitalize on these just nostalgia. And it just didn't work either. Whenever they announced Blackout, I had a completely different idea for what they did in mind. But then again, this game, Treyarch, just in general, multiplayer, zombies, Blackout, disappoints. But Apex, on the other hand, thank God it is here. And Respawn is finally getting the praise they deserve and have always deserved. And I can't wait for the future, what the future will bring. With the Battle Pass in March, Season 1 beginning in March, the possibility of ranked mode, and all these sweet things that we haven't gotten in Blackout. Blackout is just, it's boring, and it feels like the same game that we've been playing since launch. I can't wait for the future of Apex, and honestly, my channel will probably turn into an Apex channel. Maybe post zombies here or there, stream zombies a little bit more, a little bit on Twitch, but other than that, no. Zombies is, in my opinion, it's dead. It's stale. Nobody wants to play it anymore. Treyarch fucked it up. Well, that's all I gotta say. Anyways, that's all for me today. Thank you all for coming out and watching. Subscribe if you want to. Don't need to at all. Come out to my streams on Twitch. I stream Apex. I stream all of these different games. I'm trying to set up a proper schedule. But anyways. Thank you all for watching. And I'll see you.